Adding hyperlinks to a document can give your readers quick access to a web page, an email address, a file, or even a specific location within another document. In this lesson, you learn to insert a hyperlink, test hyperlinks, and also email a document from Word. We want to add hyperlinks to our press release to make it easier to access additional information, and when we're finished, it'll look like this. We added this link that creates an email message, and we added these links to two separate websites. Let's get started. In step 1, you'd select your name, which we'll use as a hyperlink. A hyperlink is text or a graphic that takes you to a different location or program when you click it. In this case, we want to create a hyperlink to an email address. So I'll go up to the ribbon and click the Insert tab. Then, here in the Links group, I'll click the Hyperlink button. The Insert Hyperlink dialog box opens, and it allows you to add a link to a file or web page, to another place in the current document, or to a new document that you create. We want a link to an email address, so in step 2, I'll click Email Address. And then in step 3, you'd type your own address in the email address text box. And you'll notice that Word automatically adds the Mail To protocol in front of the address. Next, I'll press the Tab key to move to the subject text box, and I'll type Travel Lecture Series. Then I'll click OK. The dialog box closes, and the hyperlink text is formatted in blue and underlined. We want to test the link, so in step 4, I'll press and hold the Control key while I click it. And a new message opens in my default email program, which happens to be Outlook. As you can see, it's addressed to me, and it includes the subject we entered a moment ago. The hyperlink works, so in step 5, I'll close the email message window, and we don't need to save this message, so I'll just click No. And you'll notice that the hyperlink has changed color from blue to purple, indicating that it's been clicked and followed. Now in step 6, I'll scroll down a bit, and then I'll select gas lamp quarter here in the second paragraph. We want to link to a website for the quarter, so I'll go up to the Links group again, and I'll click the Hyperlink button. Then, here in the Link To section of the dialog box, I'll click Existing File or Web Page. And in the Address text box, I'll type www.gaslamp.org. And again, Word automatically adds the correct prefix for a web address. I'll click OK, and the text is now formatted as a hyperlink to the Gas Lamp Quarter Association homepage. We need to add one more link, so in step 7, here in the last sentence of this paragraph, I'll select Detailed Schedule. I'll go up and click the Hyperlink button, and this time I'll type the address for the QST website. And I'll click OK. The link is created, and you'll notice that if I point to it, the Link To location appears in a screen tip. And you can edit these screen tips to make them more descriptive. So in step 8, I'll go up to the gas lamp quarter hyperlink, and I'll right-click Quarter. Then I'll click Edit Hyperlink, and the Edit Hyperlink dialog box opens. Over here on the right, I'll click Screen Tip, and then in the Screen Tip text box, I'll type Map, Parking, and other information about the gas lamp quarter. Then I'll click OK, and I'll click OK once more. Now I'll point to the gas lamp quarter hyperlink to test the more descriptive screen tip. That looks good, so I'll save the document. And in step 9, if you're connected to the internet, you can test the links. To do so, just press and hold Control and then click the link. For example, I'll test the QST hyperlink by pressing Control while I click it. After a moment, it opens in my web browser. And to return to Word, I'll close the browser window. To try these steps yourself and for some additional tips, and to learn about emailing and faxing documents directly from Word, turn to page Word 38 in your book.